Hey y'all, it's Lauren. I thought I'd do a video this morning. I haven't done one in a while. I am doing a lot of cleanup around the pool in this pergola area. As you can see, I've got piles of stuff hanging around. I'm pruning the roses a bit because there's a lot of dead canes. So I'm clipping those out and trying to rework some canes. A lot of the canes on top, I'm gonna have to have my husband redirect those because there's a lot hanging down, excuse me, from that French rose that we had, the Rambler rose that we had planted on the back side. There's a lot of growth that has come up and spilled down that we're gonna kind of direct more so this way because this area is really covered up here, but up here, it's still kind of sparse. And so I'm hoping we can kind of get it to grow a nice canopy over this table area here. So that's what I'm doing today. The neighborhood right now is so busy with things going on. Back behind our property, they are clearing land to build another house. And then back over here, next door, they're building a pool. And then next to them, they're taking trees down for I don't know what. So it's like really loud out here today, but I wanted to do video anyway because it's been a while and I thought I would just update you guys on how things are looking around here. So I'm gonna finish cleaning up all of this and then I'll show you the before, the after. And then I've also got these geraniums that I've got to clean up and bring in for the winter. And I have no idea where I'm gonna put them right now. My plant shelf is completely full already of geraniums and succulents and amaryllis that I've potted up to enjoy for the holidays, right? I don't know where I'm gonna put these. All these on the wall here, I've gotta bring those in. And I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put them. I don't really wanna keep them in the garage. I mean, I guess I'll have to temporarily, but they're just so pretty. They're so pretty and they're still blooming. And so I'd really like to put them somewhere in the house. Y'all, I really need a greenhouse. Like really, really, really bad. I need a greenhouse because I would totally put these in my greenhouse. Maybe one day, we'll see. So anyway, I'm going to finish cleaning these up and then I'll show you the after. Oops, that one was a good one. Oh, that happens sometimes. I figured I would video this just so you could see kind of how I clean up my geraniums. Some people will actually cut these back, some will actually cut them back to here and then just store them away and then they'll grow back in the spring. But I kind of like mine when they get kind of long and leggy and they remind me of, I don't know, I guess just like paintings, you'll see like geraniums kind of spilling over the pot. And I just really like that look. But if you wanted to, you could totally cut that back and it will come back in the spring. And you just leave it in the pot and just make sure it doesn't like get dried out, or it likes to be dry in between waterings. So you'd wanna let it dry out, water it. I would say maybe once a month during the winter is probably good enough. I don't know what that is on there. I'm just gonna take it off because it doesn't look very good. Just an old leaf, probably. Some of these will come off during the winter anyway. All right, so I think that's pretty good for now. And I'll figure out where to put this later. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more to go. This one here is a little bit lopsided, but that's okay. It adds character. And when I'm done cleaning out all of these pots, I'm gonna blow off the pool deck so everything looks nice and clean. Ow, that's a thorn. Ow. That's what happens when you mix roses and geraniums together. Speaking of roses, so today is December 2nd, and December 6th, Palatine Roses has their roses going up for sale online, which I'm very excited about. I'm going to be ordering a few more roses to put up front and possibly back behind the fence, the railing here, because I had a couple of David Austin roses putter out on me. They just didn't do well, unfortunately. That's what I'm finding with some of them. And actually my Gertrude Jekyll and my Crown Princess, I mean, of course it's winter, but there's just been a lot of dead wood on them, and I'm kind of like worried that might have an issue. But I mean, it's so typical. They start off so strong here, and then like after 3 years, they either do like super great, like Generous Gardener does great for me, or they just fizzle out, which is really frustrating because I want to enjoy, you know, for the cost that they are. They're not cheap, you know, and I really want to enjoy them more than 3 years. Goodness gracious, right? I mean, look at this. It's December and we got blooms out here. That's one thing I love about living in the South is growing season down here is just awesome. So much to look forward to. Everything looks beautiful. My Edgeworthia, the leaves are dying off, but the blooms are starting to come out, and those are gonna look awesome. That's probably gonna bloom. There's my Edgeworthia. Those are probably gonna bloom in January, early February. I'll do a video on that because I have to prune those. And so when they're in peak bloom, I'm gonna prune some off, bring some of the blooms inside to decorate with, and I'll show you how I end up pruning that, because it's really starting to grow out into the walkway and I don't want it to, you know, impede on the walkway. So it's got to be cut back just a little bit. This one's a little spent, so I'm gonna pop that off. Still on this. Oh, the sounds of blowers and trimmers and heavy machinery. It's so lovely, isn't it? I don't know if y'all can hear it as loud as I can, but for me it's pretty loud. Okay, I think this one looks pretty good. I don't know if there's a lot of you out there who are obsessed with geraniums like I am, Anything that's got a pretty flower, honestly, I'm pretty much obsessed with it. Geraniums, roses, camellias, hydrangeas. They're all very happy flowers. But okay, this might get boring watching me do this over and over and over again, so I'm just gonna cut it out and you can see the finished product when I'm done. Almost done, only a few more to go. Last one. This one's got a lot of red on it. So pretty. All right, I think that is about done. It feels so good to get plants cleaned up. I love it. So pretty. All done there. So I'm gonna go pop those in the garage, and then I'm gonna have to get the rake out here and clean up the rest of this lovely mess. I don't think I've shown y'all my little pansy pots here. I decided to put some pansies in the hanging baskets this year, just to have a little winter interest. Those are doing great. And look at that, Pompanella is still blooming. You see that? Kind of hard to with the way the sun is shining right now. And then, whoop, sorry birdies if I scared you away. Here is how the garden's looking now. I planted, look at how the garlic's doing. Garlic's doing great. Kale's popping up, and all the lettuce seeds are popping up. I put a bunch of different stuff in there. They're just little babies right now though. Yesterday I planted a camellia on the side yard next to the driveway. It's called Bella Rossa. I think it's Nuccio's Bella Rossa. Has the most beautiful blooms. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. I've got one on the side yard over here, and saw the first bloom. I picked it a couple days ago, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And so I decided to rush to Pikes to get another one while they had them in stock, which they have them in stock now. If you're local to the Atlanta area, you can get one at Pikes right now. Absolutely beautiful. I'll pop up a picture on the screen of how it looks so you can see. I also posted a picture of it on my Instagram page and Facebook. So anyway, so I'm gonna get this cleaned up. I'm gonna have to clean out the pool too today. Leaves just falling, always. They're almost done. Just that big old oak left to go, which is gorgeous. Oh, the leaves are so beautiful. That beautiful russet red up against the blue sky. Oh, it's my favorite. Absolutely beautiful. I love the changing of the seasons. Thankful to live in an area where there are seasons. Okay, I am gonna go finish this now. Isn't this beautiful? October Magic Camellia. I believe it's Camellia sasanqua. Isn't that pretty? I planted this, I think about a year after we moved in, so it's 5 years old, and it's gotten so big. It took a long time for it to bloom, but it was worth the wait. I think it was probably about here in height when I planted it. That was about 5 years ago. It's just fantastic. Hey kitty. Oh, so pretty. Let's see what kind of blooms are on the back side. This is kind of like our dumping ground back here that we need to clean up, obviously. Oh, it's so pretty. I cut some blooms and bring them into the house because it's just so beautiful. I love how they look like little rosebuds before they bloom. Love it. That's why they call it a winter rose, right? Okay, back to cleaning up. All right, 2 wheelbarrow fulls of leaves and dead plants. Another thing I need to transplant back to the woodland garden. All right, bag that up later. Blow off the deck and then clean out the pool, and then it should be done. All right, the deck is done. Now time to clean out the pool. And I'm gonna just get as much as I can. Our pool cleaners are coming tomorrow to like really get everything out. And so I'm just gonna let them take care of all the stuff on the bottom that I can't get. And it's actually gonna be mid to low 70s for the next 3 days. So I think I'm gonna heat this bad boy up, and so our family can get in it this weekend. How awesome is that? Swimming in the pool in December. Oh, so wonderful. And it's just so neat to be out here and watch the leaves fall and just have fun in the pool. How exciting. Oh, maybe I should just not bother. Every little gust of wind, more leaves fall. Maybe I should just let them clean it tomorrow. I might get a little bit more. I've gotten a good amount, but oh my goodness. God bless the people who clean out pools. So thankful for them. Okay, well, as you can see, I just cleaned off the entire deck and there's already leaves all over it again. It's just what happens this time of year. But my main focus really was to get this area cleaned up, which looks so much better. There was so much dead wood. The phlox, the tall phlox needed to be pruned back, which I did. And there was just, and then also the salvia needed pruning back because that was really woody and just dead, a lot of dead growth. So now it's all nice and clean, and I feel like I can really enjoy it out here. And the pansies look so pretty. Oh, I love pansies. They're so dainty. And this area is all nice and clean. So now I can really like come out here, have a cup of tea in the morning, and just enjoy the weather. Goodness, it's so nice out here right now. It feels so warm. Hi, Princess. Hi, baby. This is Princess. I don't know if she's been on one of my videos yet, but she is the sweetest little thing. We had lost O'Malley, and so we got her after he passed away. And she's such a sweet kitty. We got her at the local animal shelter, and she was the vet tech's very favorite. Very sociable, sweet, playful. Aren't you, baby? She is such a sweetheart, and I love her calico markings. They're so sweet. So yeah, everything's looking great. So now I feel I can come out here and be like, oh, I can enjoy it. Once those die off a little bit more, it'll be time to prune back those hydrangeas. Also got to prune those, but I'll do that later in the year. Or excuse me, not later in the year. I'll do it after the new year. So yeah, everything's looking great. Nice to get out and get in the sunshine and get some work done. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more. And the next video I do will probably be talking about some roses that I ordered, maybe showing you a few camellias. Speaking of that, I can go show you the camellia that I just purchased and planted yesterday, if I can get to it. All of my citrus trees are kind of blocking it. Oh, and I come to think of it now, I need to water my citrus trees because they've been in the garage. But we brought them out because it's nice and warm for the next few days. Okay, let's see if we can get around all this. All right, right there is the new camellia. I thought that would be a nice shady spot for it. And in these pots I planted some rapture daffodils. So I'm excited to see those bloom out in the spring. And here's all my citrus trees doing great. Look at that. Key lime. Looking good. I've been harvesting a ton of lemons, a ton of limes. Here is a caracara orange. Right? Is that what this is? No. Sorry, that's a Washington navel. I do have a caracara orange though, somewhere. Here's kumquat. I don't know if you can see the little teeny kumquats. And my mandarin is just loaded down. I'm like waiting for this stuff to ripen. It's still a little bit green in some spots, but it really needs to, I really need to pull some fruit off of it because it's so heavy. Look at that. My variegated lime is doing awesome. It's huge. And it's got some blossoms on it, so I probably need to feed that one. This one is recovering nicely. During the summer, it got waterlogged because the drain got plugged up. This is the Manola Tangelo. So it's starting to recover nicely. And I think the same thing happened to this one, which is a calamondin. Does anybody else have a calamondin? I tried this yesterday and oh my gosh, it is so sour. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way. I have no idea, but it's fun to grow. Here's my Persian lime, looking fantastic. It's huge. It has grown so much this summer. And then this is a clementine. No fruit on this one yet either, but it's really looking healthy, super healthy. Here's my caracara orange right here. Nice big fruit, just one though. I'd say that's pretty good for the first year of having it though. Oh, and then here's limequat. How cute is that? I just harvested a bunch of these yesterday. I got about 10 or 12 off this bush. or tree, which again is really awesome for the very first year of growing it. And then here's my Mexican lime and my Meyer lemon, which I harvested those a while back. And I've made lemonade with them. I made lemon lavender honey to have, you know, in hot tea. I've cut up slices and freeze them, and then you can use them in drinks or teas or whatever you want any time of the year. So that's a really awesome way to preserve all of those. So yeah, everything's looking wonderful. I'm really enjoying the sunny day. But I hope you guys have enjoyed watching, and hope to see you again in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, one last little thing. So since it's so warm out, I decided, why am I putting the geraniums in the garage? That doesn't make any sense. It's going to be in the mid-70s for the next like 3 days. So I decided just to pop them right here in the driveway. And then I've got a few on the front porch as well, so they can get some good warm sun, and maybe hopefully bloom out a little bit more, because there are some buds on quite a few of them. So, and then when it gets really cold again, then I gotta really figure out what I'm gonna do. Maybe I can buy another plant shelf. Which husband will be like, seriously, do you really need another plant shelf? Like, yes, obviously. Anyway, I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.